when you're not judging anybody in the world, please do not judge yourself as well. Everybody is in a mad rush. We all just run in that race without realizing we are doing it.
Hi, everybody. Greetings. You are all welcome to Eminence, a podcast series by Evolve, the Personality Development Society of Shahid Bhagat Singh Evening College, University of Delhi. We aim to provide a platform for different industrial professionals and for us to gain knowledge from them and wisdom from them. Today, I am your host, RN Singha, and we have a very special guest, Mrs. Tarmeem Shaikh. Ma'am has an experience as a personality development coach and soft skills trainer. Ma'am, please introduce yourself to our audience.
Well, thank you so much, Aryan. Hello, everyone. My name is Tarmeem Shaikh, and let me call myself as the friendly neighborhood communication skills slash soft skills slash personality coach for you guys. And I'm very, very happy to be, addressing concerns from the youth of today, the young blood of the country. And, it gives me great pleasure to really talk to you about personality development because you guys are standing on the brink of your careers, right? Couple of years here and there, and you would be really looking out to introduce yourselves to the world, right? To enter into your professional arena and prove yourself to the world. So, what better time than this to talk to you about, personality development that will help you to present yourself to the world in a way which is, unique and which makes you just stand out from the crowd. So, I consider this as an absolute pleasure to really be with you guys today. Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank you
much,
so
ma'am.
much.
Okay. So, ma'am, we have a very important question for you. Since you take sessions
Sure.
with people one on one and you are a corporate trainer, what do you think is
Mhm.
that one important aspect we as students should inculcate in our lives early to be better professionals in our later lives?
Uh, well, Arjun, if you ask me about that one thing, that one element that makes, a big difference, the answer is very clear because, that's something that I've seen personally with experience and I've observed people, all through these years. And it is self-belief. So self-belief is that one critical element, and let me really, stress on this right here. It's that one crucial and critical element that, separates you from the crowd. It differentiates a leader from the followers. And when you're not judging anybody in the world, please do not judge yourself as well. Self-belief is that one magic ingredient that can take you places. World will not look at you as somebody who deserves to be out there, on the stage. A lot of times nobody believes in people. I have seen that. We know people, right? We know examples.
A question related to this. We humans are social beings, and then there are cases wherein we have to correct somebody for a wrongdoing or for saying something which is not right. But then we end up lashing out and then we end up fighting. And instead of that argument going healthily, we end up disliking each other. Since you train people for social intelligence and for emotional intelligence, what would your take be on this?
Well, um yes, there are all kinds of people, Aryan, right? We cannot just have, the do-gooders, right, in society. We cannot just have people who obey the law, who obey, the social etiquette or the socially acceptable behavior, right? We do have the antisocials, right? And I think that's what really makes this world the way it is. And see, we would not value good if we do not see the bad, honestly. So, I mean, there's no way in which we can really tackle, or I would say, if no way to eliminate this whole these two divisions, or we cannot just one fine day get up and say that, hey, you know what, I do not like the existence of this, say, antisocial elements in the society, let me just eliminate them. There's no way to eliminate, and if you eliminate them today, there'll be
We will
more
become
coming
the
out in the
Nazis.
future. Yeah, we'll become the Nazis. Exactly, that's the point. So we cannot do that, and I think that's the way the natural balance is maintained, because that, like I said, if you don't see the bad, you won't value the good. So we need both of them in society as well. Um, and apart from that, when you're faced with such behavior which is perhaps sometimes unpleasant, which is maybe not acceptable, which is sometimes you feel that, oh, that was not needed, or that was rude or harsh, right? The only way is, I think, honestly speaking, just be kind. Just be kind, because honestly what happens is, when these people are the way they are, it clearly shows that they lack kindness, they lack love, they lack compassion. Perhaps
Mm.
that's something that is lacking in their lives. And trust me, the best way, or the best response to such kind of behavior, or such comments or questions, or opinions, thoughts, is to just be kind, and just lend them some love, some compassion. Just show them that, hey, you know what, okay, I mean, that was your opinion, great, you're entitled to your opinion, and fine, I'll try to do better. It's just that, and just respect it. And let me just say that, if there's some opinion that is not that opinion does not talk to you, right? Like, it's not at the same level, it's somewhere different, and you feel that, oh, you know what, I don't know, there's something wrong with it. And because, perhaps, for example, I did my best, and this person just comes up and tells me that, hey, you know what, it was totally, it could have been much better, and I just wish that you can do better, and all of that. Just take it graciously, and let us not be, like I said, let us not judge, let us not be judgmental. That is his opinion. Take it the way it is. Let us not get into that, this whole thing of, complex arguments where really defend your stand. That's not needed. See, everybody is entitled to their opinions, right? Let us not judge them for having an opinion. Let's take it the way it is. And then, you be in that position, you put yourself in that position, to be able to really filter out what is not needed, weed it out. This was not needed, see, that's where self belief comes into play, when you believe in yourself, when you know, hey, I gave my 200% and I know it. This is what I've done, this is what I had prepared, and this is what it is. And everybody else has a different thing to say. And when there are these handful of people, like a bunch of people who just come up with something very mean, or with unpleasant things to say to you, for example, you know what to put where, right? So then this particular comment, or this particular opinion, or whatever, this argument, just falls in that category wherein you use both your ears, right? Put it here and let it pass through this one. So that, and just be kind. I think that's the answer to such a questions, honestly speaking, was when you're kind to something that's unkind, that's a surprise. They are taken by surprise. I know that for a fact. They do not know the answer to that, because what they know, what they have known all along, is to perhaps be mean, harsh, be rude, say this, say that, let me pull this person down, and that does happen when you're not what do I say, when you're not really maintaining your conscious, when you're not checking on the hygiene of your conscience, right? You have to keep doing that. You have to keep telling yourself that, you know what, all right, whatever has happened, or whatever has to happen will happen. Let me not lose my sense of, right and wrong. There should be a clear distinction, right? That's what differentiates you from the others who do not, who miss out on, checking the hygiene of their, understanding of whether I'm doing this, if this is right, whether I'm really hurting the other person, if this is needed, right? Keep reminding yourself. And I think as intelligent or sensible people, just focus on doing, or improving your own self, rather than sharing your opinion with thousands of people, and going without the other person really seeking out your opinion, or without the other person really asking for some advice. Just going and perhaps what should I say, sabotaging, right? Their whole, whatever they've done for themselves, their personality, their work. So I think the only thing is to understand where everybody comes from. Very, very important in today's times. And I think from time immemorial, you have to understand. You have to understand where you stand. That's why believing in yourself. When you believe in yourself, Aryan, you know this argument does not stand. It cannot stand for a minute. You know that. That is when you know that, oh, all right, so this is where I activate my 2 years,
Both
right?
years,
Both the
right,
years, yes. So that helps.
right. Uh, I have a question which the majority of our audience would relate to. Ma'am, we have been through the pandemic and we were stuck in our homes for the most vital period of our education, wherein we could have that face-to-face interaction with people, with our companions, with our teachers. And then people have started undergoing underconfidence, wherein they don't know how to present themselves, they don't know how to sit. People are like now कि okay, मैं phone call के साथ comfortable हूँ, but मैं सामने बैठ के बात नहीं कर सकता. So what do you think shall people do to overpower that feeling जो 2 साल में लोगों ने develop करी है, but उससे पहले नहीं थी?
I think that's a very good question. Um, the pandemic, you know, as we saw it, COVID-19, it changed everything. See, Arvind, the thing is, you can achieve whatever that you want to achieve.
It's all in you.
You can achieve, it's all in your, and you should be willing to put in practice. You should be willing to put in the effort. You should be determined to see or reach your goal. So nothing comes without practice, nothing comes without the effort, or nothing comes without a strong will, a strong determination that, you know what, I want to do this, I want to get better at speaking, I want to get better at, facing a crowd, I want to get better at improving my personality, or I want to get better with my etiquettes, right? My social etiquettes, the way I talk, the way, I am at work, I'm at, maybe at college, for you guys. So, number one is to understand that, okay, you have to sit down and you have to tell yourself, मुझे इस चीज में improve करना है, period, full stop, right? जी इस चीज में improve करना है, which is speaking, which is facing somebody, which is speaking confidently. मुझे मेरे लैंग्वेज में थोड़े इश्यूज लग रहे हैं, मुझे इस जगह पर भी इम्प्रूव करना है, बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली मेरा लैंग्वेज इम्प्रूव करूंगा मैं, आई वर्क ऑन इट, राइट? मेरा कम्युनिकेशन भी अच्छा होगा, मेरी पर्सनैलिटी अलग निखर जाएगी, राइट? लाइक वी से. So that's very, very important to understand, to acknowledge. See, I'll tell you, Aryan, the thing is, the biggest goals or the biggest achievements happened because somebody felt or somebody saw something missing, or somebody accepted and acknowledged that you know what, I'm not good at this. I need to really work on this. See, when you want to change yourself, when you want to, say, for example, you are here, want to reach here, you are going to need to do different things. You cannot do the same things and expect to reach here from here. You understand, right? Drop those inhibitions. Everybody's battling their own struggles. They all have, everyday fights. We all do that. So don't think I'm the person, oh my God, and everybody is so, amazing and they are not struggling. No, everybody is. Okay. Just look at people like your own, have conversations, be open. That's it.
That is so correct, ma'am.
Thanks, Aryan. That's very kind of you.
I have one last question.
Sure.
Um, since Delhi University has shares its own prestige, the placement season is about to start. We're running in June, so companies from all over the country would be banging the doors of colleges of University of Delhi and picking up students, the cream layer of the college and placing them in different sectors. So since you help people in resume building and interviews and presenting in front of that panel, what are your tips for the people who are really looking forward to crack those interviews at EY, Morgan Stanley, KPMG, etc.?
Um, I mean, it's really great to know and very happy to know that, yeah, the placement season is, about to kick in, and the whole madness of, oh my God, what will happen? And, my friend just got placed. All of these things will happen, trust me. Um, what's wrong with me? You're going to question yourself when you look at others, getting placed before you. And trust me, these things are part and parcel of college life, of professional life. Even when you do land a job, these things will continue to happen, because you will be around people who will be performing. Some would be performing better, some would be, performing at par with you. But one thing, to not forget in, the whole of this is, you have to maintain your cool and calm, right? You have to keep peace with yourself. Everybody's in a mad rush. Everybody's just running. Sometimes we just, we all know the term rat race, right? We all just run in that race without realizing you're doing it. So
We don't have a
everybody's just going to be
purpose.
in that mad,
We don't have a destination. We are just running because everybody's running.
because everybody's running. Very, very true, Aryan. So, like you very correctly pointed out, you have to understand, number one, that okay, you are studying and you are getting this degree, etc. That's great. Congratulations to all of you for that. But you do have to understand that the choices that I make today have to be exclusive to me and my career. Not all people are the same, Aryan. We all are blessed with, amazing skills, amazing talents. Sometimes, because we don't really use our own brains and we prefer to depend on other people's understanding of what this, what a career should be, sometimes we just end up running without knowing why we are running. So, number one, make your choices, on the basis of what you are good at. When you do sit for your interviews, your interactions, self-belief, be positive. Positivity is really important. Attract what you want by being positive. Prepare. You really, really need to prepare. Without preparation, nothing falls in your lap. Prepare for it. Prepare to win. What's the harm in that? But my point is, don't just prepare. Prepare to win. Think of the final thing in your mind of your goal, that yes, I am preparing to reach there. Now, what do I need to do? Backtrack. I want to be there. I want to be the person right there. And then, yes, backtrack. What are the things? What all are the things that I would be, needing, that I would need to do, things that are needed to be done. Correct. So always prepare to win. There's no fun in just preparing. Prepare to give it like your 300%, doesn't matter. After you give your 300%, the how do I say it? The feeling is just unimaginable. It's very rewarding. So never just take things as, oh, taken for granted. Oh my God, all right, this does not matter. No, everything matters in your life. Everything is for a reason. Give the due importance that everything deserves in your life, right? Your career, it deserves some time of yours, wherein you sit down, think clearly what you need to do, and then take the plunge, correct? And this is
Correct,
not
ma'am.
something new to you when you would be, selecting your college, or, thinking for your, of what stream to go for. You would have taken this decision. Take that decision again with a clear mind, clear head. Just don't think of what he or she is doing. What am I good at? And then obviously those tips of, you know, looking at yourself in the mirror, talking, reading aloud, telling yourself you're the most confident person, right? Willing to give in, your 200 to 300% to anything that you do. That separates you from the crowd, believe me. So any person who's willing to give, in fact, his 100%, that is very rare. That's pretty rare. You stand out when you give your 100%. So just imagine if you're just giving it all that you got and more, right? You're literally adding more to it. Just think what will happen. So that's what we're talking about, right? Really being passionate about what you're doing. It could be something as simple as, I don't know, hosting somebody, hosting your friends at your place. But when you really, put in all your efforts and you put all of your soul into it, that hey, you know what, my friends really like this, for example, let me just cook this up for them, let me just take care of the mocktails, or let me just, success is about, successful people, what they do is they they give it all they got, and they do some more. They do all they can, and they do some more. That is what will help you really, shine.
Thank you so much, ma'am. You've been a lovely guest. It was amazing to be interacting with you like this. I'm sure that the viewers too feel that way. So, is there anything else that you would like to add, ma'am?
Well, I don't know. I would just say that, it was amazing to be with you guys. And I really hope, okay, I'm waiting that I hear your names out aloud, in the world, and that you guys are doing great things. And just a request, try to remember these things, maybe not all, but yeah, try to be true to yourself. That's what I would say. And yeah, it will all, everything is supposed to happen in a way, and it will all fall in place. So good luck for your interviews and your placement season, and I'm sure you guys will do good. You guys will do great. So good luck to you for that. And thank you so much for inviting me for this lovely session, wherein, it was an honor, and it was really a, what should I say, an enjoyable experience to interact with you with such, bright ideas. So you just represented your college in such an amazing way. So
Thank you
thank
so
you
much,
so much.
ma'am. And
Thank
viewers,
you,
if you
thank you.
have any questions, you can drop down in the comments so that we take them up with our next episodes with leading experts from all over the industry. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Bye bye. Do like and share, and please follow Tarmeem ma'am on her social media handles. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks a lot, Aryan. Have a good day. Bye.